Hello, good morning students. See, 7th standard we have studied the first and second chapter of grammar. Now let me start with the third chapter of grammar. What we studied in first and second chapter of grammar? We studied phrases, clauses. What is a phrase? What is a clause? And what was there? Phrase is a group of words with a sense but which is not a complete sense as a sense we get by a sentence. So that is a phrase, group of words. Okay, and what is a clause? Clause is a group of words which gives us complete sentence containing in it two different sentences, right? So that is a clause. Clause is a group of word which has its own subject and predicate, right? So subject and verb. So that was the first chapter. In the second chapter, what we studied, what makes this condition happen? What makes a group of phrase, a group of words to become a phrase? So phrase, how the phrase comes into existence? Group of words, one word, two word, three word, four words suppose, and there comes sometimes a noun on which the whole group of word is depending, that is called a noun phrase, right? Noun phrase. Okay, so sometimes there's a group of words, 2, 3, 4, I am taking whatever, but it depends, it is directed by a preposition. So it is prepositional phrase, PP, prepositional phrase. Okay, sometimes what happens, a phrase is made with adverbs, or this total is one adverb. This total is in the morning. In the morning, what it is? Adverb. It's not a noun. On the ground, adverb. Okay, so in a sentence it works like adverb. That is called adverb phrase. Okay, adverb phrase. So adverbial phrases are there to make the adverbs, and okay, so and sometimes adjectives. Okay, sometimes what happens, adjectives are coming together and that makes a phrase. For example, it's a noun phrase, but this whole portion if we consider, sometimes it is adjective phrase. Okay, so it is adjective. So adjectives are coming in a group, so that group becomes adjective phrase. In this way, adjective phrase, adverb phrase, prepositional phrase and noun phrases are made in English. Okay, and the same way clause is made. I told you how the clause comes, subject plus verb plus object is the sentence construction. In the place of object, instead of putting an object, if I use a sentence which has S plus V plus O or something else, so what it is? It is a clause. In which place it came? Objective. What comes in the objective place? What part of speech comes in the objective place? Noun. So it becomes a noun clause, right? It becomes a noun clause. Sometimes in the subject or in the object, see, in both the positions it may happen. So in the subject, noun plus sentence, there is a sentence plus noun plus verb plus object, or subject plus verb plus noun plus sentence. Now this one is a whole sentence, this one is the object. In this object the sentence comes for this noun. So what it becomes? Adjective clause. It is adjective clause. What it is? Adjective clause. So adverbial clause. Adverbial clause. Now what is adverbial clause? Subject plus verb plus object. Adverb is related with the verb. So subject is same, verb is same, plus there is a sentence to describe the action, and then there is object or without object or whatever it is. But if this happens, this whole clause is working as an adverb, so it is called as adverbial clause. Okay, adverbial clause. Now we have studied noun clause. Now we are going to study adjective clause in the third lesson. How easy it is, isn't it? Dear students, how easy it is? It is very easy. So grammar is a thing you need to make your understanding. Okay, bring it into your imagination, bring it into your thinking, bring it into your what we say, analytical memory. So why this happens and what this happens, why it goes there, how it is working, whether it is working as a noun, whether it is working as a verb. So understanding the part of speech, understanding their work, how it is working, that is the proper sense of understanding grammar. It's the thing. Okay, now let me tell you what happens. Adjective phrase, third lesson, and adjective clause. Adjective phrase and adjective clause. A group of words that does the work of an adjective is called an adjective phrase. Okay, so that is the simplest definition given in this book. Okay, surely I won't regret it, accept it. It's good, it's correct. Okay, and the simplest one. So read this lesson, read the page number 12, and then there is, so you have to solve. Then page number 15, page number 15, there is the explanation of clause. Only hardly 3 pages are there. I'll take the example first. I'll take the example. The mayor was a wealthy man. The mayor was wealthy man, a wealthy. The mayor was a wealthy man. Okay, this is the first sentence. Okay, the second sentence is the mayor was a man of great wealth. What is the change? Subject, verb, object. Okay, subject and predicate. So this is the predicate. Now here, man is a noun, adjective, determiner, article. Okay. What is the change in the second sentence? The noun has been taken out. So here the mayor was a man. What kind of a man? Of great wealth. Of great wealth. So the mayor was a man of great wealth. So that is what happened. Now here the group of word great is an adjective. Wealth of great wealth. Wealth is working as an adjective about this. So now see what happens. This change, what it suggests. In each of the above pairs of the sentence, we have first a single word describing a noun and then a group of words describing the same noun. Okay. So this is a group of words. Now here there is a single word, wealthy man, and there is a group of, so single word is a adjective and the group of adjective is a adjective phrase. So in the second sentences, these are the adjective phrases. Okay. The doctor was a kind man. The doctor was a man with kind nature, kind heart. Okay. They lived in a stone house. They lived in a house built of stones, made of stones. So these are the sentences given over here. Okay. Now phrase. Adjective, wealthy man, a great wealth, kind man, man with a kind nature, stone house, house built of stones, smiling face, face with a smile on it. So in this way a phrase is turned, an adjective is turned into a adjective phrase, group of adjective. So test yourself. Pick out an adjective phrase in the following sentences. A stitch in time saves 9. A stitch in time saves 9. So this is the first sentence. A stitch in time saves 9. What you have to do while recognizing the adjectives? It's very simple. What happens? You need to first analyze. How you analyze? The analysis of a sentence must be, read the sentence. A stitch in time. Verb, subject, predicate, in time, adjective, in time, adjective. Okay, pick out the adjective phrase. So in time is adjective phrase. This adjective phrase is made up of two words. One out of that is preposition. Okay. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Now friend in need, same sentence. In need is the answer. Friend, same sentence. In need is the answer. A man without an army. Man without an army is a lucky man. A man without an army is a lucky man. Noun, or we can say subject. Now it's a noun. Without an army is adjective talking about man. So without an army is a group of word of adjectives and it is adjectival phrase. It is adjective phrase. Okay, so in this way you need to find it out. Solve the exercise number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, solve it, and if you have some problem send it to me and I will cure your problem. Now let us come to clause. Adjective clause. Or shall I take one example in from all the exercise? Okay, let me take it one example from all the exercise. Okay, so look at, so pick out the adjective phrase in each sentence. Also mention the noun that it qualifies, the noun which is being qualified. 1. He is a person of very noble nature. He is a person of very noble nature. Person, a person, article suggests you the noun. A person is a noun of very noble nature. Whatever comes, that is adjective. And what, which noun it qualifies? A person, it's a noun. And this one is adjective phrase, AP. Okay, second sentence is, my uncle is a man without an army. A man, noun, without an army, adjective phrase. The water in the river was very muddy. The water, noun, in the river, what it is? Adjective phrase from in. Okay, in the river is AP. I have a good book on English grammar. I have a good book on English grammar. I have a good book on English grammar, which is about on English grammar, adjective phrase. Book is noun. Good is also adjective, but that is single adjective, it's not a phrase. Okay, so on English grammar, that is adjective phrase. The boys on the last bench are very naughty. The boys noun qualified, on the last bench, adjective phrase. A man in great difficulty came to me for help. A man in great difficulty came to me for my help. A man is noun, in great difficulty is adjective phrase. Number 3, complete the following sentences with suitable adjective phrase. The judge was a man of great wealth, kind hearted, of great nature, whatever. Naina wears a dress. Dress, for example, I am taking. Okay, so Naina wears a dress. Now what you can use to qualify this noun? With James on it. Wears a dress with a design of flowers, with border, red border, right? Or a logo of our school on it, whatever you can make it. He is a person. He is a person of great achievement, or with great achievements. He is a person of very cruel, very cruel nature.